What if the slowing down you've been feeling wasn't you falling behind, but your spirit team pulling you close to hand you something? Because this week, the universe handed me confirmation that changed everything. And I think it's going to land for you too. Hey, beautiful soul. Welcome back to Aligned and Abundant. I'm your host, Christine Marcario. And if you're new here, I'm so glad you found your way. This is Frequency Friday, where I bring you the energy of the weekend, the week ahead, archangel guidance, and tarot for the collective, so you can move through your week with alignment and intention. Before we get into the energy, I have to share something. This week has been one of those weeks where the signs just would not stop coming. And it started with the Blue Moon workshop and guided meditation I hosted over on YouTube. The energy in that container was something I won't forget. People were really dropping in, really receiving, and afterward, my spirit team was so loud and so clear. Channel more. Share more. Trust what you feel called to bring to your community. This whole week has been confirmation after confirmation that the Soul Shine Collective is a place I am meant to lead from my intuition and from my heart. Not a formula, not a script, just what genuinely feels like it will serve you most. That has been the most grounding, beautiful gift. Okay, let's get into the energy because it is so aligned with all of this. We are in a waning gibbous moon in Aquarius this weekend. The full moon peak has passed and the light is softening. And Aquarius is asking a really beautiful question right now. What do you do with what you know? Aquarius energy doesn't seek validation. It acts because something matters. So this weekend is an invitation to integrate whatever came through this week, the insights, the downloads, the quiet knowings, and release what no longer fits the vision you're holding. Now, personally, this is a rest and receive weekend. Journal, be quiet, honor what your body is asking for. If you feel called to cancel plans and stay home, that's your wisdom, not your weakness. However, if you live in New Jersey and you have a dancer, it's going to be a little bit more challenging because it is pretty much New Jersey dance recital weekend. However, when we are not at rehearsal or the big show, I will be using this advice myself. Now, for your business and abundance, use this Aquarius energy to release attachment to how things have to look. If something has felt like it's coming to a natural end, this weekend gives you energetic permission to close it gracefully and create space for something better. Archangel Haniel is very present this weekend, and I want to call her in for all of us. Haniel is the archangel of the moon, of intuition, of deep inner knowing. And she is so resonant right now with this waning moon in Aquarius. Here is what I feel her channeling for the collective. You have been asking for direction. The reason it sometimes feels quiet is not because the answer isn't there. It's because the answer lives below the noise. Come into the quiet. Come into your body. The knowing you've been seeking has always been here. I am here to help you trust it. That was such a beautiful message when it came through to me earlier today. To connect with Haniel this weekend, light a silver or white candle, place your hands on your heart, take 3 deep breaths, and ask, Archangel Haniel, what is it time for me to trust? What is it time for me to trust? Then just receive and write down what comes through unedited. Now for the funsies, I pulled 3 tarot cards for the collective, and this is what they were. The High Priestess, the Star, and the World. I mean, what a powerful, powerful spread. The High Priestess says, your inner knowing is your authority right now. Stop outsourcing your answers. Stop waiting for someone else to validate your direction. The High Priestess says, you already know. Trust that. And specifically for business, stop waiting for permission to lead. Oof, mic drop. The Star, this is the card of hope and divine renewal. Everything you have been releasing and clearing, it was not wasted. It was preparation. Something is being restored in you right now. And what's coming is going to make all of it make sense. Now, as far as visibility, your light is needed. And I want to repeat that so you really, really hear it. Hear me. Your light is needed. Shine away. Last card was the World. This is a major arcana card. It represents completion, wholeness. You are finishing a massive chapter and standing at the threshold of something entirely new. Honor the completion. Celebrate it, because the next level is ready for you. These 3 cards together tell one story. Your inner wisdom led you here. Your healing is real, and a beautiful new beginning is already underway. Now, side note, I just checked the time on this recording, and it literally said 8:22. And 8:22, for some reason, has been my number ever since I left the classroom. 8:22 is just a number that I've constantly seen. So it's just, I love these types of synchronicities, these little divine winks from the universe. All right, getting into the week ahead. The overall theme this week is sacred surrender and reset. The moon is waning toward the dark, asking us to slow down, go inward, and prepare the soil. Here's how the energy moves. Sunday, the moon is into Pisces. It's dreamy, spiritual, deeply intuitive, a perfect day for rest, creativity, and anything that feeds your spirit. No performance required, which is completely ironic because, again, my daughter will be on stage performing. But for you, you're not performing, okay? No performance required. Be your authentic self. Monday is the last quarter moon in Pisces, the cosmic checkpoint. What needs to be released before this cycle fully closes? Ask yourself, what needs to be released before this cycle closes? This is an emotional and spiritual release day. Journal, cry if you need to, and consciously let go of old stories that no longer belong to this version of you. Not a day for big business moves, so don't make any. It's a day for inner work and honest reflection with yourself. Tuesday and Wednesday, the moon goes into Aries. You are going to feel this shift. Aries is fiery, direct, action-oriented. These are your best 2 days this week for visibility, reaching out, and initiating. Post the content, send the email, make the offer. The Aries moon is not shy, and it doesn't want you to be either. Thursday, Aries is going into Taurus, a natural landing day. Ground the week's energy into something solid. By Thursday afternoon, Taurus is asking you to slow down, appreciate beauty, and treat yourself well. And then end the week in gratitude. And most of us will because it's Friday. All right. So this is bringing you to our next Frequency Friday. It sounds like it's going to be an amazing week, including lots of rest, no big decisions on Monday, And then Tuesday and Wednesday, you get your booties in action, you make the offers, you send the emails, you reach out to people. And then Thursday, you slow down, appreciate the beauty, and treat yourself well. And make sure to include your gratitude along the way. If I had to break this upcoming week into one word, it is going to be confirmation. Because just like it's been for me, the signs are there for you too. The synchronicities, the conversations that land at exactly the right moments, the aha moments that strike when you least expect them, and the doors that open without force. That is your spirit team speaking. Your assignment this week is to simply notice, to let the confirmation land, to let it build your belief that you are not walking this path alone. One thing that I would encourage you to do is to start an evidence journal. Now, I channeled this message earlier today, and for some reason, it would not upload to my drive, which means I did not get to push out this message that I had for the collective today. And I'm curious as to why. But again, part of the message was to create an evidence journal. When you are experiencing evidence of the life you want to build, write it down. Whether it's a quiet moment, it is a perfect wind that reminds you of another moment back in time that made you feel really good. It is a happy memory where you truly, truly felt joy. It is someone paying for your coffee at the Dunkin' Donuts line, okay? Jot all of these things down, because when you are feeling a bit low or questioning, why is this not working? Why is it taking so long? Or is this working? You can go back and show your logical mind, show your ego that you are in fact making progress towards your dreams and goals. Your mantra for this week is, I trust the signs that are guiding me home. Home where? Home to your inner knowing. Okay, beautiful soul, that is your Frequency Friday for June 5th through June 11th. A waning gibbous moon moving toward the last quarter, Archangel Haniel calling you back to your inner knowing, and 3 of the most powerful tarot cards in the deck, all reminding you that you are at a threshold. Don't rush through it. Be present for it. If this landed for you, please share it with someone who needs to hear this message. And if you're not already inside the Soul Shine Collective, come find us. Link is in the show notes. That is the space where I show up exactly the way I talked about today, led by my heart, by what I genuinely feel will serve you. I would love to have you there with us. I love you. I'm cheering for you. See you Tuesday. Stay aligned, stay abundant, and remember, you are so much more powerful than you know. I'm Christine Marcario, and this is Aligned and Abundant. Bye for now.